Welcome back, everybody, to the Sydney Jean-Charles Road to the Show. We'll see what's in store today. Last time out, Sid decided he was basically going to hit singles for an entire episode, but at least gave us one home run at the very end. We've now had 201 at-bats with Sydney. He's played in 51 games. It feels like we're moving at a pretty good rate here in the series, and we're still in year one. Now, I know we're going to get some progress today in something new that I've never really seen because I haven't played Road to the Show in so long, but we are going to finish the item program here and get to the Archetype boost, and we'll see what that is all about, but we need 4 putouts, which is usually 1 game, or 1 hit. That would for sure do it. There are the ratings right now, and obviously the gear is making a pretty big difference, especially for contact, and power's already playing in the 70s. You have to add all these numbers together. But Sydney's been fun to play with so far, 51 games into AA. I'm curious, by the way, who is his best friend right now? Because to me, it would have to be Moises Gomez. But it looks like it's actually favoring the pitchers a little bit more than position players, oddly enough. Let's do a little fielding boost here. The reaction could use some work, and then speed. Oh, we actually have a drill here. I think this is going to be one of those rhythm game things. Don't worry, we're going to play baseball soon, but for now it's workout simulator. I gotta say, it looks like he could work on his speed. I think he's kind of taking his time here. I'm not sure he's actually getting better. And we're finished. All right, silver. The perfect timing window on that is not very forgiving. So reaction and speed are up a little bit now. Gotta help out that. And let's move on to play Corpus Christi. Taking on the Hooks today, and we're still here in Statesman Park. Apparently the stadium creator crashes a ton, so downloading stadiums is always kind of a time-consuming deal. You gotta wait for the servers to actually cooperate. So at some point, I hope to have the actual recreated stadium in here. Whoa, am I behind that? That felt late. No, it was good. Just a big whiff to start the episode. But I would like to perhaps have the real stadium. He did it again. That was also good timing. What is your plate vision right now? Like 1 I can understand, but 2 in a row.
1 ball, 2 strikes,
Way up there, and the count now runs full because the rest of these have not exactly been all that close. 2 down the middle, 4 elsewhere, and the payoff pitch is outside. Ball 4 to Sydney. Here we go. Best friend Moises Gomez at the plate. He is actually second right now in right fielder all-star voting, so perhaps we can both be starting when that comes around if we're still here at AA. For those of you playing, when did you end up getting called up to AAA? I don't know what it usually is anymore. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I don't want to talk about it. Base is empty here, bottom 3. Springfield leads 2-0. That one misses outside. Oh, jumped on that changeup a little out in front. Sit back a little bit more. I think that's home run number 9. Oh, that's a slider inside. He hadn't thrown one in any of the previous at-bats. That really surprised me. Oh, that's baseball, though. You're just a split second from a potential home run. Next thing you know, strikeout, you're in the dugouts. Now moving to his left, working on that reaction a bit more. Moving ahead, still a pretty low-scoring game. We are bottom 6, 2-0 Springfield. Sydney Jean-Charles looking at ball 1 low. Looks like 14 doubles for Sydney on the year. That's first on the team. 8 home runs is third, and that is in there, top of the zone. Let's see if we can force the Hooks into a pitching change here. 1-1. Missing again. And Sydney has walked for the second time today. I haven't really liked the pitches that he's seen today, so he's reached a couple times. On base is going up. We will not be caught stealing or picked off. We might get caught stealing because I think we're going to run here. But I think we're on like a 5 steal streak or so. That's not the best jump. Didn't extend the lead either, but Sid will end up at second base. I don't normally extend the lead because it feels like anytime I do, it just automatic pickoff. Like here, I'll try. It's a longer move to get to second base. Okay. And that's in the air, high and hard to left field, but it's going to stay in the yard, and Sydney's left at second base. Is 2 runs enough? The way that we end up pitching, it usually is. Lewis Brinson here with a base hit. No, it's not. It's taken away. With the all opportunities on, sometimes you'll have those pop up, but it keeps you on your toes. Never know if the play is going to come your way or be over your head or whatever the case may be. I don't think Sid has a lot of putouts today. So I think we're going to need at least one more game if he doesn't get a hit right here. And he won't deliver. Sydney retired here in the 8th. All right, business as usual for Springfield. That is a 3-0 victory with a pair of walks for Sid. The fans want to see some action. Let's see if we get it in the next game. 300 exactly. Have we just not played many home games? Like 25 RBIs on the road, 9 at home. Is he just that poor at home hitting? What is it with this place? 2-1 here in the bottom of the first inning. This pitcher's already getting into some early trouble, and that wasn't exactly a competitive pitch. Man, he's having to look at just everything so far. What is that? Just can't find the zone anywhere he's putting it. 3-0. Normally, 3-0, I'm green light, but if he can't find the zone, there's no 1 out here, I'm just like, all right, let's load the bases then. Not even going to try. Oh, get out of the seats, please, or get into the seats. Trying to battle back here. He found the zone a couple times, up with the fastball. What do you think he throws 3-2 here? I got to think he goes away from it after 2 in a row. Yep. That was a good pitch. And that's in the air to right center field. With carry, it's back, and it is down for extra bases. An automatic double for Sydney Jean-Charles as he drives in 2, finally cashing in here at home, where he has struggled. But perhaps he can turn that around. And that means he has now completed the Archetype, the 100-point program bar that I've spent the entire series working on to this point. And that is going to get through into center field. Sydney rounds third. He will score. Springfield scoring quick today. Well, the Hooks answered with 5 runs. So the 3-run first is no longer exciting. We need some more runs. Sydney, base hit center field. We say we get a nice big lead here. Wasn't ready. That's a walk, so he's getting to second anyway. We're tying the game at least this inning. I believe in Lucan Baker. I don't know where that went. I think third base. Yep. And we are not actually tying the inning. That is incorrect, I'm being told. So it's now 6-3 as we move forward. Like one of the worst days pitching for the team all season. Sydney over a few steps. Shouldn't have a problem with this one. Corpus Christi just can't stop scoring. They now have 9 runs. Well, a lot of scoring today, but most of it from Corpus Christi. Final at-bat of the day now for Sid. 2 away here in the 9th. We're just going to go after that high fastball, and it's caught in shallow left center field. The Hooks get a nice win. Let's go check out that upgrade. Contains the silver versions of power-focused archetype items. Oh, we got multiple things here. So, the Sparking Slugger. Swing for the fences while being a solid all-around hitter focused on power and contact. Slick Slugger for fielding and power. And then Speedy Slugger looks like part 2, and that's what I want today. So the boost was like plus 30s across the board, and this new one... Alright, a few more points into power. It's not like significantly different, but it raises the overall a couple points, and I would imagine now you work towards the next level all over again. So again, 100 points to unlock the gold version. This took us, what, 8 episodes and change, couple hundred at-bats. So you might be able to get here by the end of the season. Possibly. Maybe earning some perks along the way. I think we only have, bronze perks. Now a 3rd slot's opened up, though. We're already using speed 3, contact 2, cannon arms. This doesn't have like a number boost. It just says outfielders throw much harder when runners are on base. I'm going to throw it on and see what happens here. I'm not sure. It's gold. I'm going to use it. We're making more errors than our competition this season. Let's clean up our play. All right, that wasn't a whole lot there. Just, hey, can we cut down on the errors? Not even like a response there. That was weird. But it is actually relevant because in the previous game we had multiple errors, which probably led to some of those runs that the Hooks scored. But it's a new day. Springfield, bottom 1. Tyler Ivey is the pitcher. I was all about that inside fastball, but way out in front. Very early on 94. On the ground to short. Nice diving stop. Out at second. Fielder's choice there for Sid. Trying to get to second base now. It's a 2-0 hitters count. And that's going to be a stolen base for Sydney. Like 6 in a row. Donovan strikes out to end the inning, leaving 2 on base. As we move forward, it's a 1-0 Springfield lead now. Lined out to first base, just out in front of that changeup. You know, I love seeing the stats add up here in sports games, but I feel like Sydney really hasn't had those signature moments. He's had, like, some home runs, and he's played well, but as far as, like, signature moments that, like, changed games or won games, I feel like maybe not so much of that. Of course, today, I'm recording this Sunday night. And just a few hours ago, I watched Byron Buxton walk off the White Sox. And Sydney will fly out here to shallow center. Obviously, big-time moment there for Buxton. Walk-off home run, win it in extra innings. He also, earlier this season, had 3 home runs and 3 at-bats over a couple of days. I want to see Sydney start to add some moments here to his story, even here at Double-A. I guess part of it is we've comfortably won so many of our games. It hasn't been often, as that is drilled into center, and that's a perfect out. But there haven't been a lot of situations where, like, down 1 in the 8th and Sid's up. They've come up, for sure, a few times. But it doesn't seem to be super regular, at least yet. Springfield up 4 here, a long run into the gap for Sid, and he's not even going to play it. You're kidding me. They just hit 2 two-run homers in the 9th inning. Well, I talked about those big moments. I hope Sid's coming up here in the 9th inning. Still nobody out. What are we doing here? Into shallow center. Sydney finally records the first out of the inning. And here he is. 2 down in the bottom of the 9th inning in a tie game. Do we really want extra innings tonight? People got things to do in the morning. Sydney on the ground, and it'll be played at short to end the 9th. Well, the stage was set there perfectly, too. Talking about Buxton and his game winner. We still win it. But like I said, Sydney is putting up numbers, but not having the moments. That's an 0 for 5. The average is dipping again. 296. The OPS has been falling as well. And a runner on first here as we get this new game underway. Scoreless for now. Breaking ball smashed into center field, and that's a base hit. Oh, Moises Gomez has brought up the average, though. I see you hitting 236. I know it was like 210, maybe last episode. 2-1 here. Gomez drives one into center field. And it's going to be caught. In the air to right. You won't fool me this time. It is out number 3. Bottom 3 for Sydney. 4-1. Hooks. Ooh, that one hooks foul. Way out in front again. That's more like it. Thank you for throwing it a second time in a row. Number 9 for number 9. Sydney gets the Cardinals back to within 2. I cannot believe you got away with the mistake on the first curveball and decided that you were going to throw it again. That's the look of a man who's about to throw a curveball he shouldn't. That had to have been right down the middle again. So those are all the curveballs that Sid has been thrown today. They're all in that spot. Connected on the best one to hit, and he's still in there. Chad Donato. 2 on, 1 away, and now he goes away with the fastball. Springfield trailing by 2. Just so happens that there are 2 on base. And good block by the catcher. Tried that 12-6 again. That was the best one he's thrown, Sid. I'm not sure how it's his most confident pitch. What is he doing to other hitters? Oh, God. I can't believe that, man. I was wanting the curveball so bad. Convinced myself that fastball was going to break. Trying to keep it close here, and with 2 on, this is driven deep to center. Sydney back at the wall. He makes the catch. But everybody's going to advance, and the Hooks go up by 3. By the way, we have 2 more errors today. Manager is going to be heated as Corpus Christi looks to pick up another W. Runner at second base here. 2 for 3 on the day, though. Terrible swing. Well, it says good, but that's... I always talk about the late side of good. Because, like, if you look here at the meter, obviously you can be to the left or the right. I don't think that should actually be considered good. You don't get good contact if you are a little bit late on that inside pitch all the time. I think that should be considered just late as long as you're on the other side of perfect. That's a nice pitch with 2 strikes. All right, Sydney probably done here in this one. Couple of weird losses in this series. Corpus Christi really cranking up the offense against us. Still some games, though, to turn this around. All right, we got Domingo Robles on the mound today. He's 7-2 on the season. Has a nice ERA and whip. Today we're getting back on track. Runner on first, and this is headed to the gap. In right center, down for a hit, and it looks like Corpus Christi's going to get on the scoreboard here quickly. What's going on? 4-1. 2 on here for Sydney. 2 down. We're bottom 3. And that's going to right field. Sydney Jean-Charles to tie the game. There's your 3-run blast. Number 10 on the season. We're seeing Sid crank up those numbers at home a little bit today. Those splits are looking a little bit better now. So I know it's early in the game. It's a greater moment if it's like 8th inning and you do this. But hey, rough day again for the pitching. It's been a rough series. Here's Sid to turn things around. We got to work on the bat flip game, though, a little bit. Oh, a solo right after it. Let's go. It's 6-4. I'm hyped up after that. A nice run here for Springfield as we lead by 2. And we never took Robles out of the game. Letting him put up some outs now with the lead. By the way, we have 2 more errors again in this game. Like, we might actually suck at defense. We have, like, 3 multi-error games today. I'm pretty sure the Padres don't even have a single error this season in real life. I'm also not sure if the Padres have played a single, like, bad weather game. It's still impressive. But I'm pretty sure most of their games have been, like, good weather in Southern California, too. Just for some context.
0-1.
Oh my! He puts a charge into this one! Into right center field and way out of here! A multi-home run game for Sydney Jean-Charles. 3rd of the episode. Now 11 on the season. And that's his longest. A PR for Sydney Jean-Charles. 445 feet. When these pitches have been over the middle and everything's timed up, they're leaving today. We had so many F8s and F9s in previous episodes. It's not like that today. A couple more RBIs as well.
Leading off for Corpus Christi.
That's going to be a tough play in center, but I think he might be able to get there. Did he catch it? Oh, he sure did. It's Sid's day.
Now back.
Good win there for Springfield, and we all know who the MVP is for this game. Sydney enjoying the best games of his season in Springfield. Just checking in, Sydney. How are you feeling about your situation with the Cardinals organization? No complaints. I like winning. I like this team. It's my job to help you get what you want, Sydney. Tell me anything that isn't ideal anytime, and we can look at how we might work to change it going forward. I don't think you need an agent to tell you to just, like, delete all the team-oriented stuff off your Instagram. Like, I am so tired of that storyline. We got a perk, by the way, we can choose here. So, obviously the only one here that is relevant would be Contact 2, but we will take that. So we can replace the Bronze Contact 2, and this one gives us an additional point for each of those ratings. Final game against Corpus Christi. We lead the current series 3-2. 41 and 21 on the season. And Sydney playing at a pretty high level today. Getting even more all-star votes. I wonder if we can check out the progress there. Like the actual number and gap between him and second place. Deep right field, and he'll do it again. Home run number 12 for Sydney Jean-Charles. Change up. Top of the zone. 389 feet and a quick 2-0 lead for the Cards. Four homers in this series on 7 hits, 9 runs batted in. That is awesome to see. It's always fun to have these like breakthrough episodes. Feels really good. Wow. I see it up and my eyes get so wide. I don't know if he got enough on this one. Deep to right center field, and it's caught on the warning track. It just didn't have that sound.
Now batting.
Trying to cut this one off. Remember, it's only a 2-0 game here, and they won't try to take third base. But Corpus Christi, you know, they've scored some runs in this series. They aren't able to add any there in the 5th, so we'll go bottom 5.
The batter.
Torres has settled in nicely. What's weird in these 6-game series is you'll face one of the pitchers twice. That's got to be weird in like the same series. That's a good pitch. They have not been able to keep it down there as Sid almost stumbled. Swinging so hard he can't even keep his balance anymore. 1-2 from Torres. That's a tough take right there, but count evened up. And we'll take that one as well. Nice try. These are better 2-strike pitches than we're used to seeing. Got the fastball inside. Yep. Going outside a couple times, coming back inside definitely threw me off there. That was a nice sequence of pitches for Torres.
Now batting.
So we get a 2-run home run right after that. 4-1 Springfield, runner at third base, and this is hit into the gap. Sidney trying to get after it, and it's out of reach. Corpus Christi will add on another run, and this is going to be an RBI triple. We could use an insurance run.
The center fielder.
Sidney 1 for 3 on the day. 4-3 ball game now. Into center field. Sharply hit for a single. We're not going to be done there either. Well, we have to leave early on this one anyway, but I was going to just be okay trying to steal second, but we're going to get there, and I think we might have gotten to third base. Can't predict that he's going to misplay the hop there. That's a tough one, though. 2 on now for Kramer Robertson. And this one's hit over to third base, and the Hooks will keep it a 1-run game. Let's see if they're able to score anything here. They do almost immediately in the 8th inning. They tie the game. We end up answering in the bottom of the inning with a couple of runs. So, like I said, the moments aren't always set up for Sidney specifically. 6-4 Springfield. 321 with runners in scoring position. That's pretty good. 2-0 count. And now a 3-0, and you bet we're going green light here if it's at all what I'm looking for. And it wasn't. Bases loaded now for Springfield. A triple shy of the cycle is Lucan Baker. And hey, it's easier to get a triple with base runners on because might be a throw that's convenient for you to get the extra base, but he strikes out, so no cycle for you. But we're going to win the game by 1. We take 4 away from Corpus Christi, and they put up a good fight in this series. They had a poor record coming in, but they gave us everything they had. Just doing a little ball handling drill here to raise the fielding up to 34. Don't know why he's playing shortstop, but that works for him, I guess. We'll go through one more today. Been a really good episode. A lot of home runs. That's always fun to see. And we're back to take on Northwest Arkansas. So the Naturals with a really good record. And we're going back on the road. Sidney was just enjoying the home games. This is the first challenge of the day. Why did you not give me any challenges when Sidney was tearing the cover off the ball all day long? Why did you wait? Left field. Retreating towards the wall, but Sid was a little bit underneath this one. Fourth inning. That is called outside. I'm okay with it. Springfield trailing here, 1-0. Another one outside. Missing low, and this is a 3-0 count to lead off the inning. And I'm ready to swing. Into right center field. This could be extra bases. And Sid's going to turn the corner hard. Wanting second. He's in. That was greedy. Down here at Double-A, definitely challenge these outfielders. You're going to be right a lot more than you're wrong. If it's just like, hey, if you can throw a perfect ball, you get me out. Oh, come on. That could legitimately be a big missed opportunity right there. 2 on here for the Naturals, and that's going to split the gap in right center field. And a pair of runs will score as we fall down 3-0. Got some ground to make up here on offense, and Zerpa still in the game with a shutout. Only 5 hits for Springfield. Sydney had 1 of them. Going the other way, hit sharply, and this is extra bases. Sydney trying to get into second base, and he will have his second double of the night. Donovan now trying to bring him home, and he hits it to third base. Sydney does score this time, and the throw got away from the first baseman. An extra base here, or actually 2 extra bases. He should have been out. A 2-base error that we can't capitalize on. And we move on to the 9th inning, and there is nobody on for Sid. It's up to him to start a rally, and this will be the final sequence here of the episode. And that is in there. 2-seamer. Missing outside now, and Sid's worked the count in his favor. Just trying to get on base here by any means. Chopper to third base, probably not going to get it done, as a third baseman takes his time and Sydney is retired. We do get a home run and a single. 2 walks and then fizzle out at the end. So we dropped the first game here to the Naturals after our series victory. But overall, that was a really, really good episode for Sid. Bunch of home runs, doubles. Pretty good stuff today. Power versus lefties is going up. We increased the plate vision as well. That's only going to make things more consistent for him. But here's a look at the numbers now. We have 58 games played, 17 doubles, 5 triples, 12 home runs. Things are looking pretty good here for Sydney. And hey, if he's still here in a month, he's going to be an all-star. He's got double the all-star votes compared to anybody. That is another episode in the books, everybody. Thank you for the support here in the road to the show. And I will see you all in the next one. Now, I wanted to talk about this earlier, but I just kind of forgot. I might not have a lot of videos going up across the channels, like between the NFL draft and then next week I have some things going on. But I'll do my best to get stuff up as I can over that week stretch or so. But definitely want to get some more Sydney on the channel. It's a lot of fun to just hit record and just do whatever for a while. I appreciate the support in this series. It's been a great time for me getting back to this kind of content. But please leave a like if you are enjoying what you're seeing here with Sydney. Subscribe to the channel. And if you like getting notifications for new episodes, you can hit the bell and get notifications when Sydney Jean-Charles takes his next swings. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you next time.